So, nung naging comfortable na ako with punctuations, dinagdagan ko na siya ng numbers. Yan, so makikita nyo meron na siya mga numbers and punctuations dito. So, halo-halo na siya. So, try natin to. Still 15 seconds. Maganda na pa-practice rin natin yung sarili natin in typing medical terms. So, let's start. Matry yung kung paano mag-transcribe ng habang may nagsasalita. Parang ganito yung ginagawa ko.
Understanding of migraine pathophysiology.
Hi guys! This is Abidon again. So ngayon i-share ko lang kung paano ako nag-prepare para sa typing test. Itong typing naman is basic fundamental skill na pwede natin gamitin in any fields, kahit sa BPO industry pa yan or sa virtual assistant field. So pinaka-basic syempre yung proper hand placement. So meron naman siyang guide dito. Parang meron siyang mark dito sa letter F and letter J. So, alam mo kung saan mo i-place yung left and right index fingers mo. So we can start practicing typing all of the letters using all of our fingers by using this sentence. Yung the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Ako kung minsan dinadagdagan ko pa yan. The quick brown fox jumps over the head of the lazy dog. Yan. So, pwede tayo mag-practice using this website, typing.com. So makikita mo dito meron siya mga dedicated courses or modules. Each letters, may kasamang symbols, period, comma. Ayan, so let's say for example, itong pinakaunang, so ayan, kinaguide niya tayo kung ano yung finger na gagamitin mo. Yun na, J. Ayan, now we can proceed to touch typing na. So touch typing, hindi ka titingin sa keyboard mo, papakiramdaman mo lang siya by touching your keyboard. So next is nag-move on na ako to improve my typing speed, and I did that by using this website. So pinakauna na dyan is yung monkeytype.com. So nung nag-practice ako, I started with puro words lang muna yung tinype ko, and then yung time niya is always 2 minutes. Pero for the sake of this video, gawin lang natin siyang 15 seconds para mabilis lang. So for example, ito, so yun, naka 58 words per minute ako. So okay naman siya kasi ang record naman sa application is more than 50 words per minute. And then yung accuracy should be 95 to 100%. After ko maging comfortable do sa mga words lang, so dinagdagan ko na siya ng punctuation naman. So click lang to punctuation. Ayan, so magkakaroon siya ng mga apostrophe dyan, dot, comma, exclamation point. So try natin to. Still 15 seconds. And also may capitalizations din pala siya. Ayan. So yun, consistent tayo. 58 words per minute and then 98% accuracy pa rin. So nung naging comfortable na ako with punctuations, dinagdagan ko na siya ng numbers. Yan, so makikita nyo meron na siya mga numbers and punctuations dito. So halo-halo na siya. So try natin to. Still 15 seconds. So yun, 57 words per minute and then 97%. Bumaba tayo because of the numbers. So another website naman na ginamit ko is yung Typing Cat. Yan, so search lang natin siya sa Google, Typing Cat, tapos yung 1 minute typing test. Yun. So, 59 words per minute naman tayo dito with 100% accuracy. 100% accuracy siya dito kahit na nagkakamaling mali kayo kasi as long as makorek mo yung mga errors mo dito sa type, mag-100% ang result mo. So, next naman is yung medical typing test online. Pwede mo rin siyang i-search sa Google, medical typing test, and then yung pinaka-unang result dyan. Ang kagandahan dito, since medical VAs tayo, yung mga ginagamit nila dito mga terms is pang health professionals. Since yun yung mga kailangan nating i-familiarize na i-type, maganda na pa-practice rin natin yung sarili natin in typing medical terms. So, let's start. There. So, yung result natin is 57.5 words per minute. So, pares siya sa typing cat. Pag napapalitan mo yung mga errors mo, magiging 100% accurate pa rin siya. O yun. So, after kong ma-reach yung goal, which is more than 50 words per minute and more than 95% accuracy, nag-move na ako dito sa pagta-type habang nagta-transcribe. And I did that by going to YouTube and then nag-search lang ako ng mga pathophysiology of para medical-related terms pa rin yung mapapractice ko. Yun. So, pili lang tayo dito ng ita-transcribe. So, for example, ito, migraine. So, dahil medyo mabilis yung pagsasalita nila dito, so binagalang ko siya by 0.75. Ginagawa ko dito is tinatype ko lang lahat kung ano yung maririnig ko or kung ano yung maririnig ng utak ko. Gusto lang natin ma-experience or matry yung kung paano mag-transcribe ng habang may nagsasalita and trying to get as much information kung pwedeng i-summarize or simplify yung mga sentences. Minsan, wala na akong mga punctuations, wala na akong mga capitalizations. Basta kung ano lang yung marinig ko, matandaan ko, yun na tinatype ko na lang. So, parang ganito yung ginagawa ko.
Our understanding of migraine pathophysiology has accelerated over the past decade with advances in genetic analysis, animal models, and imaging. Nonetheless, as we take a journey into a migrainer's brain, there remain significant gaps in our knowledge. The hallmark of migraine disease is repeated episodes of intense headache, often with nausea, light sensitivity, and other sensations. Although there are blood vessels and inflammatory cells involved in migraine disease, it is essentially a neurological disorder. In other words, certain triggers such as food, light, sound, touch, stress, and sleep disturbance send signals to the brain. And for a migrainer, that's just enough to set off a headache. However, a growing body of information is challenging us to broaden our interpretation of what a migraine is. Already it's clear that there are many forms of migraine. The full breadth of the spectrum has yet to be determined. So let's look at what we do know. It appears that migraineurs are born with a defective nervous system, at least some portion of it. How this works has been difficult to figure out because migraine disease is not one or two gene mutations, but more than 20. An example of a genetic defect is a locus designed to produce the protein structure of a calcium ion channel. These genetic neural defects have an effect on the nerves that sense our world, and none more strongly than the trigeminal nerve.
So parang ganun siya, mahirap pero maganda yung exercise na to, especially para sa mga gaya ko na nagpa-practice mag-medical scribing, no? Not only na-practice yung typing speed natin or typing skill natin, but also yung comprehension, listening skills natin. So yun, next naman is, of course, importante yung proper positioning natin. So dapat ayan, sit up straight. Pagdating naman sa hand placement, mas maganda kung straight lang yung hand natin at hindi siya naka-flex na ganito. Ayan, parang ganyan. And then, of course, pinaka-importante, practice daily. Kasi ang goal natin dyan is magkaroon ng muscle memory. Lastly is yung keyboard. Of course, depende din sa type ng keyboard natin, dapat comfortable tayo. With me, ang ginagamit ko is itong mechanical keyboard. Yeah, so initially, ito yung binili ko, itong mechanical keyboard with numeric pad. And then, naisipan kong bumili nung walang numeric pad para talagang ma-force ako na mag-type na walang numeric pad. And dito talaga ako mag-type dito sa mga numbers sa taas. And itong binili kong keyboard is yung recommended na keyboard ng mga transcribers talaga is mechanical keyboard from Royal Kludge. So meron siyang blue, red, brown na switch. Etong blue yung pinakamaingay, gustong-gusto ng mga gamers. Red yung pinaka-tahimik, brown is yung nasa mid-level lang yung ingay na pinoproduce niya. Kung interested kayong bumili, pwede kayong bumili din dito. Diyan ako bumili, mismong store ng Royal Kludge Official Store. Ito yung price niya. Yan. And then kung ito naman yung bibili nyo, yung isa na without numeric keypad, nasa 2699 siya. So marami siyang features. Ito, meron siyang 96 keys, 2.4G wireless, Bluetooth, RGB backlit, hot swap, RK switch, and then meron pa siyang mga USB ports dito. So ilalagay ko na lang dyan sa description box or sa comment section yung link nitong mga keyboard na binili ko. So yun lang naman guys yung mga ginawa kong preparation para sa typing exams or sa pag-practice ko para improve yung typing speed ko. And sana nakatulong sa inyo itong video na to at sana marami kayo nakuha ang helpful tips. Hanggang sa next video, bye-bye na muna!